I was sick out of patience, cause I only heard one thing. I met clips in the Matrix, now I'm that rapper going free. At least that's what they say though, most of my songs have melody. But I choose to embrace it, I'll be that rapper who's going free. You can't be white positive and also be a rapper. If that's what you're saying, man, then I'm gonna have to break it down for you and talk about the history. Cause Europeans were flighting early as the 4th century. So what is flighting? Are people reciting rhymes in a poetry war up against another, which sounds awful similar to a rap battle, my brother. Plus the fast-speaking Irish poets gathering in a huddle. Besides, I'm not against anybody else's culture, and I don't even curse in this. I'm trying to be positive for us, like many black artists were in the days when rap was coming up. I'm not talking about gangsters, I'm talking about wholesome makers. Curtis Blow was the first to studio record a rap, and his lyrics weren't violent, he talked about life and gave facts. So I appreciate everybody in all cultures who contributed, but to say Europeans had no influence with is foolishness. I was sick out of patience, cause I only heard one thing. I met clips in the Matrix, now I'm that rapper going free. At least that's what they say though, most of my songs have melody. But I choose to embrace it, I'll be that rapper who's going free. It was late 2020 and the world was going crazy. I knew the narrative I was hearing was nothing but shady, and I was looking for answers, so I joined some Facebook groups. I saw some of Jason's videos giving nothing but truth, posted by the same man in all my different groups. Didn't know who they were at the time, but needed to, so I introduced myself to the guy, befriended dude with a friend request. Once he responded with yes, I received a message saying you're welcome to go free with us, I hope you do. Attached with a link to know I guilt you too. Fast forward, now I'm making all the music that I do. Start an Instagram page to help promote the music too. A man reached out to me and he said he was a fan. He even donated money, a very generous man. We both went by different names on IG than the Facebook ones we did, so he didn't know it was me and I didn't know it was Clips. I was sick out of patience, cause I only heard one thing. I met clips in the Matrix, now I'm that rapper going free. At least that's what they say though, most of my songs have melody. But I choose to embrace it, I'll be that rapper who's going free. I didn't realize I was talking to the same guy, who was the whole reason for these lyrics that I write. More than a glitch in the Matrix, when I met clips in the Matrix. Now all I ask from you sisters and brothers is for you to take the time to understand me and one another. Cause whether you like my songs or not, our well-being's what I aim for and I will never stop. I was sick out of patience, cause I only heard one thing. I met clips in the Matrix, now I'm that rapper going free. At least that's what they say though, most of my songs have melody. But I choose to embrace it, I'll be that rapper who's going free. Yeah, if you believe I can't do what I do and hold the values I have at the same time, then you are the one ironically falling for the anti-white narrative. We may come from different places and have different stories, but there's always a reason for what we do. I'm embracing my gift and using it for our well-being, so don't tear me down. Support your brother, man. I want to support you as well.
They say you don't have culture and repeat it. The funny thing is they say it every time in English. They laugh cause they think all of our people are defeated, but they're destroying themselves too. The demons block them and they just cannot see it. And I'll continue to say it many times. There's no Western civilization without our Western kind. Like a fish in a fish tank, any whites are so blind to the fact they're living in it and it consumes all of their mind. But okay fine, see what happens when you choose to remove the presence. Next time things go down for you, we won't take you and we'll let it. You chose to escape your country and come to ours for a reason. And even if you were born here, you could work on plan for leaving. But let me guess, you don't really want to leave this place, right? You have the master bedroom complaining you don't have the wife. Now where is your safety? Where's the future that you planned? How is life without the element for all you fishes on land?
You don't wanna be a fish out of water. Hating on me, then you better think smarter. Coming for me, then you better go harder. Destroy yourself, oh. And I'm being nice, I put it simply. And I've got all my people ride with me. Giving you the facts, there's nothing to follow. You're gonna be a fish out of water.
Always talk talking so negative and you know that ain't cool. You never say the positive, I've never heard a thank you. Saying we are holding you back, but we are letting you in. So if you go against us, you'll destroy yourself from within. I'm fighting for both our well-beings and I'm freeing all my life. You can say that I am racist, but just face it, you're anti-white. Cause that's an anti-white slur and racism ain't hardly real. It's either love or it is hate within your heart that you feel. Saying there's something systemic within the society we built. Well then what if our government just off their spot to seize health? The term racist was invented to control people and limit their greatness. Homogenous environments prosper, globalists cannot take this. That is part of the reason white areas see no white faces. You're complaining you're oppressed while looking all comfy. Mad about a population, well let me tell you something. I can't help the Westman built the most amazing of countries.
You don't wanna be a fish out of water. Hating on me, then you better think smarter. Coming for me, then you better go harder. Destroy yourself, destroy yourself. Oh, ain't I being nice, I put it simply. And I've got all my people ride with me. Giving you the facts, there's nothing to follow. You're gonna be a fish out of water. You don't wanna be a fish out of water. Hating on me, then you better think smarter. Coming for me, then you better go harder. Destroy yourself, destroy yourself. Oh, ain't no being nice, I put it simply. And I've got all my people ride with me. Giving you the facts, there's nothing to follow. You're gonna be a fish out of water.
Westman, you need to be firm, Westman, so our future is earned. Westman, that's your identity. Westman, it's your true entity. Westman, you need to be firm, Westman, so our future is earned. Westman, protect what your ancestors built. Westman, you should have no white guilt. And if they're hating,
you don't wanna be a fish out of water. Hating on me, then you better think smarter. Coming for me, then you better go harder. Destroy yourself, destroy yourself. Oh, and I'm being nice, I put it simply. And I've got all my people ride with me. Giving you the facts, there's nothing to follow. You're gonna be a fish out of water. Dear white rappers, I've been enjoying your songs, but still I'll occasionally hear something that's incredibly wrong. And now I see a lot of MAGA rappers jumping on the scene, who don't hold back their views, and that's a real good thing to see. But they speak in the ain't-white narrative, so I still appear to be the only rapper out there who is a rapper going free. A few of you did interviews with my man James Hake. You should ask who Jason Kuna is, you'll really appreciate the videos he has and books he's written. I'll buy so you can get it. You're infected with main pathogens, need to sync up your biospirit. And go free is the answer to the cancer, it's the clearest. And y'all are great candidates by the way you prove you're fearless. You should be investing in land, I'll put it to you simply. You don't need all those gold chains on like you are Mr. T. What you need is a go free friend like our brother Mr. V. I write this to you with love, and with this chorus I sing.
Dear white rappers, you really need to go free. Dear white rappers, I have the thing that you need. Dear white rappers, you can take this here as your call. Dear white rappers, I'll even put your name in the song. Dear Tom, dear Tyson, dear Adam Calhoun, you should buy the book of free, cause my movement has room. Dear white rappers, free. Dear white rappers, free. Dear white rappers, free. Dear white rappers.
J360 said they hate a white-ass Christian, that's so true. But they also hate a name believing white-ass are true. Or white atheist that's saying that here's the singing signs of proof. So let's find the common denominator and unify the group. In Forgiato, you talk about how you see Nazis with black faces, then proceed to call these people some terrible racists. I get what you are saying, but it's still time that you face that. The term shouldn't be used cause it's just an attack on whites. Remember, no other race can be it, that's deceiving, am I right? So you should stop saying it's racist and instead say anti-white.
Cause language will change the world, I do believe it. Cause we put them in the defense position every time that we speak it. Shout out to Master Foster, I met another rapper going free. Halfway through writing this song and getting to the recording. I'm American, he's Australian, but we go through the exact same thing. Yes, we should love our country, but I'm patriotic for my team.
Dear white rappers, you really need to go free. Dear white rappers, I have the thing that you need. Dear white rappers, you can take this here as your call. Dear white rappers, I'll even put your name in the song. Dear Tom, dear Tyson, dear Adam Calhoun, you should buy the book of free, cause our movement has room. Dear white rappers, free. Dear white rappers, free. Dear white rappers, free. Dear white rappers.
Oh my god, like, aren't these just a straight up white supremacist
I know,
now?
girl, I'm white, but I'm not proud to be.
Shut up and stand back! You don't know the half! Speak with your emotions while I speak up on the facts. All you have are insults, worse than slander kinfolk. Give me logic, reason, evidence, or give me the end all. You could say it to my face, we could set up a debate. But if you aren't doing that, then shut up and stand back. You could say it to my face, I could crush you in debate. But if you aren't doing that, then shut up and stand back. I'm very confident in all the research I have done. I've got pages on top of pages, if you want I'll get you some. I welcome everybody who wants to try to put out this fire, to get engulfed by my knowledge that'll wipe out what you thought prior. I've concealed information cause I didn't want it to hurt, but no one cared about my well-being, so maybe I'll expose it for what it's worth. But I shouldn't even have to debate you on history for this. You should care about white well-being, that is as easy as it gets. And if you think you know something because of selective cameras, come to the streets I've lived on before you try to get slanderous. I don't know what lyrics offended you, I would love to take a guess. Never advocated for violence, but I will use self-defense. You can choose to be enlightened and I can make all this make sense, or you can choose to dislike me, which means you chose to be dead. Shut up and stand back! You don't know the half! Speak with your emotions while I speak up on the facts. All you have are insults, worse than slander kinfolk. Give me logic, reason, evidence, or give me the end all. You could say it to my face, we could set up a debate. But if you aren't doing that, then shut up and stand back. You could say it to my face, I could crush you in debate. But if you aren't doing that, then shut up and stand back.
Never been in them streets, you were not there. Body scene looked like me left for dead. Crowd cheering as they pumped him up with lead. It's heartless out there, grew compassion, but I never hesitate to defend my kin. I do not care if my group is only white friends. Thing is, when I really study my kin, amazingly other races start liking the likes of me cause they know I keep it 110. And they're glee cause the research I'm writing helps them see the real reason for the trifling. I submit by the people who rewrite it. Feels good bringing people the excitement, thinking I should write a book and I might meant bring the world well-being while I'm typing. But worldwide well-being includes whites. I'm saying go free from the guilt of all the things we didn't do, and go free from thinking violence is the way that is not cool. That's embracing the white image that they have portrayed of you. We're not villains, we need healing and the world to see the truth. You say a lot about me, but to me you've never tried. I'm not mad at your ignorance, but you won't slander who I'm. So before you ask if we can put our differences aside, it's one thing to have differences, it's another to lie.
Shut up and stand back! You don't know the half! Speak with your emotions while I speak up on the facts. All you have are insults, worse than slander kinfolk. Give me logic, reason, evidence, or give me the end all. You could say it to my face, we could set up a debate. But if you aren't doing that, then shut up and stand back. You could say it to my face, I could crush you in debate. But if you aren't doing that, then shut up and stand back. Stand back!
Look, I'm on a mission to heal the world, but in order to heal the world, I have to heal our people too. So if you don't care about our well-being and I have to fight the anti-white narrative for you, then shut up and stand back, cause I'm going in strong. You know what I don't like? I don't like when a brother claims to be white positive, but he's bringing you down every step of the way. Check this out.
Looks like I need to give you some of this friendly fire, friendly fire, and never retire. Cause you've been talking all that shit that you don't know about. Logic, reason, evidence before you run your mouth. Looks like I need to give you some of this friendly fire.
You can't just point the finger and blame. We have a white people problem. And if that pill is too hard for you to take, well then you might be the problem. I know some brothers who need some real tough love. The problem is anti-whiteism, but that started with us hating on our own brothers and then becoming so split. So it really didn't take much for the whole West to be flipped. Like the falling of Rome, our home now ain't that a bitch. Fast forward to now and it's the same old shit. So to my brothers demonizing another race, knock it off. Cause anti-whites do that to us and that's what we're fighting to stop. What's the point in being the villain that they want you to be? Love for our western kind's the only thing that we need. And if anybody wants to point a finger and you're wondering, stop blaming groups of people and start to blame their government. Who's running it? It's anti-whites.
Looks like I need to give you some of this friendly fire, friendly fire, and never retire. Cause you've been talking all that shit that you don't know about. Logic, reason, evidence before you run your mouth. Looks like I need to give you some of this friendly fire.
Suckers get shoutouts like they are champions for us. Same ones determined to leave us trampled in dust. Won't brush shoulders if they hold a different belief than you, but claim they're white positive, it is unbelievable. Won't listen to me cause I rap, you should be reasonable and not focused on that and focus on what they teach in school. Should put our differences aside so we can be strong with such. But you'll probably unfollow me after the song like a cup. And I represent y'all every time that I spit a verse. But you still choose to hate me and that's the shit that hurts. I expected to hear RC if it wasn't for you, but instead it seems you just fuss to your crew. I'm committed to our well-being, we'll never run out the blue. So the fact still remains, these things wouldn't be done to you. You wanna cut a brother off just cause of a disagreement? Well, you can do what you want, but I'ma keep a Promethean.
Looks like I need to give you some of this friendly fire, friendly fire, and never retire. Cause you've been talking all the shit that you don't know about. Logic, reason, evidence before you run your mouth. Looks like I need to give you some of this friendly fire. Without the glory, I've heard people spread the virus story. I felt the pain of the infectious wound. I felt the pain of my ancestors too. We need you to return. We're trying to relearn your honor, hope I earn. Feast your eyes, watch how Prometheus rise. Feast your eyes, watch how Prometheus rise. I've tasted apples given to me. I've seen ravens up here on trees. I felt your presence walking with me. Reveal yourself to my people, please. We need you to return. We're trying to relearn your honor, hope I your eyes, watch how Prometheus rise. Feast your eyes, watch how king lacing, did I do it? Reveal it cause I feel it, no concealing, I will prove it. Every single one of us that go free fights the battle. Warriors of the West, we wear it best, we're not your cattle.
And I will never switch, go things whining like a bitch, begging that we show them mercy, but our glory now exists. And has a message for our people, we've been too nice for too long. So it's time to find ourselves and write a new life, a new song. We need you.
Return, we're trying to relearn your honor, hope I earn. Feast your eyes, watch our Prometheus rise.
Poetry, this here is not rap, but hopefully you're noticing I give this all of my passion. We make these politicians sweat, foot on all their necks. We want to hear white or western kind next time you take your next breath. It doesn't matter, a donkey or an elephant, they both attack us, so all of it's irrelevant. When one says that you are evil, the other says you aren't a people. They both want to erase you, one just wants it to be legal. I used to look to leaders, but then I realized I am one. Anti-whites can shoot their BBs, but go free as a handgun. With the lexicon, we're the fence we press it on. Though in a state of emergency, I believe we'll emergency. That we are Western kind and these are Western kind's nations. Take one away from the other, you'll have a big complication. So it's no surprise good people of all races figure this out and defend Western kind, cause what's built is of us, there's no doubt. The biggest threat society faces is anti-whiteism. And for it, no races to blame, including my people. It's not on ourselves, nor would I name someone else, cause the only people to blame are the ones who victimize us. Don't look like a villain and allow them to penalize us. Just be a true hero, then they cannot minimize us. The answer is not to cave, and the answer is also not violence. That's a controlled opposition, don't be a victim to its blindness. Evil's exposed on its own when positivity's envisioned. So focus on our folk and focus just on our mission. We can rejuvenate us without hurting another. Don't have to take my word for it, ask all my sisters and brothers. There's so much hope for our kind, cause go free is what we're needing. We're approaching the western sunrise, around the world we see it gleaming. I know people of all races who have spoken for our well-being, so I stand with everyone who stands with us, hope you're agreeing.
So don't name them, just name us. Politicians get no votes unless they say us. And everything I do is in the name of love. This isn't about them, it is about us. So don't name them, just name us. Politicians get no votes unless they say us. And everything I do is in the name of love. This isn't about them, it is about us. We need to be like horses and get our blinders on. Focus on our race and not what's beside of us. What will it take for you to realize you need your people? Constantly tearing us down in a claim to make it equal. Got you scared to be called racist when it's just a name-white slur. For any Westman with a healthy mentality, for sure. It's good to protect your family, good to support your race. When you have no connection to your roots, that's when you're replaced. They already stopped loans for white people at banks, made it illegal to criticize victimizers of your race, including loans for homes, in case you were wondering. Continue to be colorblind and you'll continue suffering. For every diversity hire, there's a diversity fire. Even in Germany, it isn't unheard, you see. The justice minister got fired just to have a black woman with no experience that happened in this exact moment. I refuse to be quiet when it's the future of our children, and our race can't even see the dangers, man, we need healing. We're going free from guilt and free from being a villain, cause a world with every people preserved sounds real appealing. So don't name them, just name us. Politicians get no votes unless they say us. And everything I do is in the name of love. This isn't about them, it is about us. So don't name them, just name us. Politicians get no votes unless they say us. And everything I do is in the name of love. This isn't about them, it is about us.
The hardest thing about being a Westman is everyone saying you're persecuted much less than. Meanwhile, they hide all of the torture you've been through and all the persecution modern day that continues. We need to retribalize and give our family jobs. And if another race does the same, I'm for the cause. Get back to living life how it's supposed to be lived, where culture can survive and there is no conflict. Continue diversity is an insane way of life, and children not seeing race is of the biggest lies. This goes beyond me, I am defending my son. And if you don't have any children, you still father every one of these kids who need protection. So objection to the flood, immigration, devastation, all our nations rise above. The flame doesn't die when you pass on the torch, so use it to shine light to help these kids know their worth. These wonderful little minds are all that we have, and once we pass on, I'm unsure if we'll come back. So I'm living for today and focus on the fact that this is for the future, yeah, the cubs of the pack. We need to
life continues, so I'll save the children.
And in most countries they don't allow you to homeschool, but raising a child is supposed to be what homes do. It's clear as all get out that they want to indoctrinate a better environment away from you. It's just not the case. You know your child better than anyone does, and you will not be alone, cause we've been rebuilding us. Shout out to School of the West, Dean Danger's the best. When it comes to good curriculum, it's where to select. When it comes down to the children, we cannot hold our breath. Get them away from degenerates, flashing violence and sex. Like I said, retravel and start building next. The Westman Library emergency is not a test, we need to
facing us, it's bigger than escaping us. When we're gone, life continues, so I'll save the children.
Это без имени продакшн.
One people, many countries, it's true. Might have branched off, but we're tied at our roots. So much we went through, I don't want it erased. Every culture will survive, cause it's in our DNA. North to the south, to the east, to the west, man. It's time to start seeing yourself as a firm West man. Need each other now, they come for our identity, which is what we need, so I hope you are feeling me. Let's look into the other side, past all these invisible lines. Please no more, brother wars. Forget the score, forget the cure, brother yours, leave us torn. Please no more. We can't have another brother war. You say I owe you, brother, I am down bad. Still I wish I could give just for you to have. I am not at all nonchalant to your pain, nor am I saying that you are the one to blame. Cause it sounds like some things crooked government would do, but it doesn't sound like our ancestors, me or you. I think we've been betrayed and it's so hard to find the truth, but I know the modern day and what we both need to do. Let's look into the other side, past all these invisible lines. Please no more, brother wars. Forget the score, forget the cure, brother yours, leave us torn. Please no more. We can't have another brother war. I don't want to see another brother have to die, and I don't want to see another sister have to cry, and I don't want to be seen as different across the line. Man, I don't want to be seen as different across the pond. Look, I know I'm passionate and I'll hold back when I write, but I promise you I'll always put our differences aside. Doesn't matter your religion or what you think about politics, cause I see the big picture and what we need to solve all of this. And I do not care who is gay and who is straight. I mean, we need more West babies, but the fact still remains that we all have been damaged, and I don't want to cause more. So we can rebuild this together, any weather, no more brother wars. Past all these invisible lines.
Alright, now I'm just gonna speak my heart on this. I will most likely run out of room and have to loop it, so bear with me if the beat fades on me. But check this out. This isn't your typical way of saying no I guilt that will strip you from your roots and everything the fam has built. I know you're used to hearing it. I am not my ancestors, but I'm folk-based. My DNA in a way I am my ancestors. Just in a world of packs, individuality is suicide. And it's clear you're drunk off guilt, so for you I'll drive. You say you don't see color, but the color sees you, making a twisted demonization of everything that we do. The fastest way to kill a tree is strip it from its roots, and people work the same throughout the days we've seen the proof. To victimize Europeans, manipulate them to war, up against a face that looks just like yours. You see, I grew up a patriot for the red, white, and blue. Now I'm grown and a patriot for the other countries we built too. Atrocities have been committed by everybody. Atrocities have been committed upon everybody. To call it out as wrong only when it is done by whites is to have a mentality that is simply anti-white. When it comes to slavery, we're not the ones who invented it, but it is true we were the ones who ended it. Yes, it is still practiced, but nowhere in the West. And looking at the first documents can really start to test the narrative we hear. And there's a book out there that says blacks were born to be slaves, not of our origins, so dang. That's why I don't trust history, and all I know is modern day, which is the erasure of my nature, my home, my folk every way. Cause in their sick minds it's justified to decease me over history that was fabricated completely. And in my lifetime I've seen the most gruesome abuse, images I wish I could unsee, and that is the truth. We defend ourselves and it's magnified, but it's been revised for another kind, and suddenly they have earned it. Your view is worthless, ain't white, that's what you want to be, so I get it though. Any excuse to ridicule, my evidence is plentiful. There's no bad race, we're beautiful. Love the Indian folk, God love building them homes. We're heartbroken souls when our government killed themselves. We weren't vile, we let our kids play together. They light a mile hoping we believe what they tell us. But even if we believe the history told by anti-whites, it's not an excuse to make the erasure of a people justified. So believe what you want, but it doesn't change the fact that you're trying to think of reasons why my people should be attacked. It's clear that they want to destroy Western civilization. That's why they attack the very people who built these Western nations. So if you care about the Western country you live in, stand with mine, cause there's no Western civilization without a Western kind. Would never wish this upon other races to see in their country. So why has the narrative changed when it's European countries? If your claim was true and we run everything, you wouldn't have these opinions or be able to speak on anything. Go to Japan and try, they'll give you the hand, and that's why they run their own country as they should. We don't run ours, you wish we could. Europe's for Europeans, it's not privilege when you built this. And away from the mainland, you cannot white guilt this. They long to erase it so they can claim that we didn't. When on our creations is written, you can see our biospirit. Look at how Europe built these beautiful castles we did. Look at Arabian architecture with their gorgeous arches. Look at Oriental beauty and what's been built in the East. Africa, Mexico, all amazing and unique. Beautifully different people will create different things and make it their home. I'm talking biospiritually. And we all deserve a home comfortable and in peace. No one should ever wish upon anyone a biospiritual decrease. Now give me a moment cause I gotta bring back the beat. So many reasons to have love for my people. If you're mad, I just ask why you're mad at love for my people. I would never tell you to not have love for yours. Life is better when all cultures can survive, that's for sure. But to not have pride in yours is a very toxic view. You should not wish that upon me, and I do not wish it on you. Europeans in unity is the scariest thing for them, it's true. Cause then we can't be destroyed when they try to subdue. This is a letter for the white man, I know you receive a lot, but this one here that I'm writing like the others, it is not. Open your eyes to folk like mine, good free can help you out more. And the start to all your healing is at knowiguilt.org. This is a letter for the white man, I know you receive a lot, but this one here that I'm writing like the others, it is not. Open your eyes to folk like mine, good free can help you out more. And the start to all your healing is at knowiguilt.org. I'm addressing this to all of Western mankind, so this includes women. I know for you things haven't been right. When did you stop feeling protected by your brothers? Probably the same time society degraded housewives and mothers. We were told it was man over woman in a book we were given. Then we were given the movement called feminism. Clearly both will cause conflict and make our hearts become hollow. So what do we follow? I just follow my nature, and upon the highest pedestal is where I want to place you. But feminism will knock that very pedestal down. Can't be the giver that I am if we are equals now. Nor can I use my various strengths and combine them with yours. We were made to balance each other as lovers, I am sure. And when we find our balance, that's when we'll weather the storm. Plus different men for different roles, different women fulfill all those. We need more West babies, yes, babies that are white. If you find that offensive, why are you against white life? And nah, I have never been harsh towards mixed couples, but if someone wants to preserve their race, then what's the trouble? They want us dead, makes sense why we want to live. Had to learn who I was and am, and then it finally made sense why you should think tribally and want a tribe for your kids. White women with white men is the scariest thing for them, it's true, cause then we can't be destroyed when they try to subdue. This is a letter for the white man, I know you receive a lot, but this one here that I'm writing, like the others, it is not. Open your eyes so folk like mine can freaking help you out more. And the start to all your healing is at knowiguilt.org. This is a letter for the white man, I know you receive a lot, but this one here that I'm writing, like the others, it is not. Open your eyes so folk like mine can freaking help you out more. And the start to all your healing is at knowiguilt.org. Thank you all for listening. I'll probably put this as the last song on the album, cause I feel like I just let it all out. But listen, if you have noticed the victimization of Western kind, aka white people, and our creations, then consider buying the book Go Free by Jason Kuna. Consider checking out No White Guilt on YouTube. It doesn't matter what race you are. If you'd like to be a part of a movement that is focused on the love of our people and not hate of others, a movement that stands for the preservation of all people, because the West is under attack, so we must stand with Western kind in order for all people to be protected. So knowiguilt.org, No White Guilt on YouTube. My name is RC the Realist if you want to look me up on social media, and I can introduce you to the best people you'll ever meet. Your religion doesn't matter either. We all deserve our healing. Atheists deserve healing. Christians deserve healing. Muslims deserve healing. Buddhists deserve healing. European native spirituality practitioners deserve healing. It's all love over here. And when I personally think of Go Free, I think of going free from two things. I think of going free from white guilt so we can learn who we truly are as Westmen, and going free from playing the villain role and thinking violence is the answer to fix this. Violence is not the answer, and we are a movement about love, hope, and redemption. knowiguilt.org.